Okay, once you are actually in eCampus, you're going to see basically a menu. Go down. We've already done the preliminary assessment. You should have taken that already. Did your orientation, read the syllabus, and paid attention to the schedule. Remember to print that out. Follow the deadlines. Okay, then you're going to hit course units. And once course units have come up, that's where you saw your preliminary assessment. Clicked on that. We're going to go down to Unit 1. That is the first unit, Computer Hardware, Networking, Security, and File Management. Click on the words. Okay, there's parts of this. The first thing you're going to see is just exactly what it is you're supposed to learn. You're supposed to identify the major hardware components, perform simple hardware troubleshooting. I'm going to read all the way down. You can read it on your own. Evaluate and update computer software and hardware is the advanced competency. Remember, those are optional. However, you're probably going to need to do one or two just to pass. If you want an A, you're going to have to do several. Okay, this is a readiness. When you click on this, this is an optional quiz. It's to help you decide what you don't already know, what you might need to focus on when you study. The competency study guide, when you click on it, it's going to look a little overwhelming. Demonstrate the use of computer hardware components. Here's the study guide. It's going to have numerous links, study websites, and videos. Some people are much better with videos. You might want to go to those first. If you go to the hardware, you're going to notice that there's objectives and skills, readings, and multimedia. If you want to read, go to the reading part. Okay, here's a Wikipedia on personal computer under readings. Wikipedia, you can read about a BIOS. If you want to go straight to the YouTube, here's computer hardware. It's going to take you to a video. This is the best way to study this material. Feel free to skip around. When you go to take the assessment, the actual assessment, I'm going to click back on our study guide. Okay, when you're actually ready to take your assessment, you've studied, done all of that. I'm going to show you one thing before we move on, and that is part 2, the file part. Choosing the right application. Demonstrate new security precautions. Networking. How web browsers work, if you notice those links. And up here, you'll notice files and folders. Okay, so for the project, you're going to need to really understand this part. Okay, so be sure you watch this first. You can also always put in Google, like how to create a folder, how to unzip a file. I mean, so if you're having a question and you haven't found what you're looking for, sometimes it might be easier to just go ahead and do that. Okay, so we finished this part. Let's go ahead and go back. And you can also follow these things called breadcrumbs up here at the top. If I click on this, it's going to take me back to the course units. This one, if I click on it, it's going to take me back to Unit 1. So just always be aware. We're going to go down to the competency assessments. Okay. Okay, this first part, when you click on this, if you notice this doesn't look like a folder, when you click on this, it's going to take you to the first assessment. This is a test. It's worth 75 points. You only have an hour to complete it. You cannot save it and come back to it. You have 3 attempts to pass. A passing score is 63 out of 75. That's basically 85%. Call me if you have problems after your 3rd attempt. Hopefully it'll only take you that many. This is the file management, and this is a little more complicated. You're going to take, this is where you're going to actually attach your file after you work on it. This is the Kenya zip. I'm going to go ahead and put this in a separate video.